Hello, everybody. Welcome to your art class. It's me, Mr. Mingoni. And today we're going to continue working on the artwork that we started last time. So I'm going to just kind of show you our learning targets here. You're going to continue making a drawing that shows things that you do in your life. And it shows a place in your life, right? So it's just showing things that you do and where do you do it, right? And this is a really cool project because we get to see elements of everybody's different culture. Culture means, it's like this whole combination of all the things that you do, the foods that you eat, the songs that you sing, the way that you interact with people around you. Every family, every community has their own culture, and it's a beautiful thing. So that's kind of what we're celebrating today, and we want to see what your culture is all about. So you're making a picture that shows some things that you do and where the places that you do them. We have some different examples here on the screen. You can see over here, this is from a book called Fry Bread, about a family that makes a special treat called fry bread, and it's showing all of the different ingredients, and they're at their table and they're hugging and smiling and kind of showing the experience of what it's like making fry bread in their family. Here we have a little car going on a vacation to some nice place, and here we have somebody at home making art just like you're doing right now. So those are some examples. I'm going to show you some other cool examples of this, because there's lots of different artists that do this kind of thing. So here is a really cool picture. I want you to just for a minute, because I don't want to just tell you what's in the picture, I want you to look at it and take it in. So when we look at art, I want you to spend, say, 15 seconds really looking, discovering new things. Go ahead, just look. All right. See, sometimes we're not used to just really looking at something for that long. Sometimes we just look at it and look away and be like, okay. But if you really take some time like that, you find some things. So what are some of the things you found in there? I see people shopping with little grocery baskets. Some cute little dogs. I think she's meeting an old friend there. I can tell because the way she's looking at her with that nice look, and she's like, oh, hi. There's people in the background. Looks like they're buying and selling some fruit. So this looks like some kind of fruit market. And this looks different than where I buy fruit, which is really interesting because I go to a grocery store and it doesn't look like this. It's not outside. It just doesn't look like this. So it's cool that somebody made this to show us this is what it looks like when I go grocery shopping. Look at this one. What a lovely picture. It's a nice family. Looks like they have some fish and some food, and they're reading and hugging each other. This is just kind of celebrating the wonderful things that this family does. Just look at that for 10 seconds. Okay, let's check out, we got two more. Look at this one. This is kind of a funny one. This is by an American artist called Norman Rockwell. Just look at that for, say, 15 seconds. See what you find. There you go. What do you think this family's doing? I think they're maybe going on vacation or going somewhere fun. They have a canoe, so maybe they're going to the lake. They seem excited. They seem happy, except for one kid. You see the kid in the back? What's he doing? He looks like he smelled something bad. I wonder what that could be in the car. Look at Grandma in the back. What kind of face is she making? I wonder what happened back there. This is kind of telling a funny story about what it's like to be in a car ride going on their vacations like they do. Look at this one. I love this picture. Take a look at this for 15 seconds. Go ahead. Keep trying to find new things in there. I love this one. This one, I love all the smiles. That's what I like the most about it. Just about everybody smiling and having a good time. And this is familiar to me. This looks like something that I might do with some of my family. Just have a big old barbecue, go swimming in the lake, have some fruit and some sodas, and some ribs or hot dogs on the grill. Yeah, that's part of my culture too. I wonder if some of you have barbecues like that too. So these are just some fun examples, alright? We're gonna get into the art making now. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna aim my camera down here. And then I'm going to flip that. Okay, so now you can see my little drawing space here. And this is what I started last week. Most of you should have started this as well. If you didn't, that's okay. You can just start it this week. It's not a huge deal. So what I did was divided this into 4 spaces because I want to make 4 different scenes of things that you do in your life, in the places that you do them. If you don't have a big paper like this, that's okay. You can just maybe use 4 different papers or however you want to do it. Just got to make 4 different scenes. Here we have my family and I making some cookies and our little dog looking on. We're listening to some music here because we love to hear music. And we have even the type of art that we have in our house. And some dishes piled up because we're not very good at doing dishes. So this is kind of just telling you a story about our life and our culture and what that's like. And this is one of Sweet Summertime, which I miss so much. And I miss going to music festivals because this is a music festival where there's a band playing over here and it's a nice sunny day and the sun's giving you a thumbs up. And here I am dressed like a wizard blowing bubbles. And here's my family because we do go to music festivals and we go blow bubbles to entertain the children. And it's very fun. It's something that I like to do. And you know what? Not everybody does that, so that's a unique part of my culture. So I'm going to come up with 2 more pictures here about things that I do in my culture. So for this one, since I want you to kind of focus on your drawing now, I'm going to just be quiet for a little while I'm drawing, and I'll check in a few minutes. So you go ahead and start drawing, and I'll be here drawing with you. Alright, I wanted to share kind of what I've been working on right here. I hope you're all doing okay out there. What I just made was, well, look at this one. Let's do what we did last time. Take a good, if my camera can kind of relax a little bit. Take a good kind of 10-second look at that picture. Alright, my camera's having a hard time. Sometimes that happens. Take a good 10-second look at that picture. What do you see? So you can see this is me and my friend here, Noah. We're playing music out by the campfire. And this is my wife, Chelsea, and she is roasting up a marshmallow on the fire. And back here, this is a little strange, but it's really cool. This is my friend, Talon, and he does fire tricks. He has a special kind of stick thing that he can put fire onto and spin it around and kind of throw it in the air and do cool things. It's really dangerous, but he's very good at it, and he's done a lot of practice before he did it with the fire. And of course, you know what we always have? We have fire safety equipment too. So we make sure it's very safe. But it's a cool trick that he does, and a lot of people do it. It's called poi. And that's something that actually comes from Hawaii, I believe. Or maybe some other countries do it as well. But yeah, that's just a cultural thing that some people do to entertain each other, is do these cool fire things. It's not something that you can do at home. You know, fire is very dangerous to play with, but it's something that, you know, maybe when you're an adult, if you have the right practice and the right equipment, maybe it's something you could do. Or you can see somebody do it. It's very cool. So now I'm going to come up with another cultural thing that I do and show the place that I do it. Oh yeah, and here, the setting, I wanted to show the place too. So it's kind of hard to see, but this is outside in my backyard. We have a barn here, and then we have a garden with flowers. And the flowers are blooming, so that shows that it's in the springtime. So it's a nice spring night, and we're out by the barn, having a fire, playing some music, watching some cool fire stuff, and roasting some marshmallows, having a good old time. Alright, I'm going to work on my next one, and then I'm going to be coloring. Alright, I just made this one too. Why don't you come take a look? Hang on, the camera's being funny again. Okay. So if you take a, does that happen? So if you take a good 10-second look at this one here, what do you see? This is what I call Sunday. And you know what? There's one thing I want to add. Coffee. We like to drink coffee on Sundays. But so this is just us cuddling up and watching a movie. Everybody's happy. The dog's got a bone. The cat's looking out the window. And we're all cuddling under a blanket, watching Toy Story. We got our plants over here. We got a painting of the bridge in Winona over there. And this is our Sundays. I love it. It's just simple, good old family time. And that's something part of our culture. It's these lazy Sundays. So now I'm going to be coloring these for the rest of the time. So, you know, just do what you can. If you weren't able to finish all 4 of them, that's okay. I hope you do find some time to finish. But, you know, if you spent the whole time drawing and you don't have enough time to finish, don't worry too much about it, okay? But you know, finish if you feel like it. So I'm going to start coloring and see if I have some time to finish. One trick that I like to do to help speed up my coloring is, like, if I'm using orange, instead of coloring this part and putting it away, I'm going to find all the orange parts and do all the orange. So I'll do, like, here's the orange on the fire. Maybe we'll have an orange flower. Maybe an orange flower here. My cat's orange. The Winona sunset has a little bit of orange. Maybe some orange in the background of the TV. So there we go. See? Now I got all my orange, and then I just go through all the colors. Now I get some red. All right, well, we are just about out of time. But that was really fun, wasn't it? So, I love you all. I hope you're doing great. I can't wait to see some of your cultural things that you made, some people and places, things that you like to do. All right? So, take care, everyone. Let me know if you need anything. Bye-bye.